Hi, it's Adam Berkman's Intrepid Eater here with the Harvesting Nature crew, and we're at the Snow Goose Camp in Mountain State, Missouri. And I'm going to show you how we skin and process a snow goose. Usually we prefer to pluck our birds, but due to the high volume of birds that we're bringing in, and due to the fact that these snow goose don't have thick, fatty skin, they just tend to have very thin skins, we're just skinning them. So I'll show you how to get started here. First things first, you're going to take the legs and you're going to pull them backwards and snap. Pull them backwards and snap. I just use a boning or fillet knife, nice and sharp, and I cut those feet off. Those feet can be saved for stock or dehydrated and made into dog treats. They're full of collagen, so keep them and wash them. Next, we're going to take the wings. We're going to find the first joint in the wing. You can feel it. You can manipulate the wing and feel it there. It's like a ball joint. I'm going to slice down, and then I'm going to snap that joint and pop it out of the socket. And then I'm just going to take the knife, work my way around it, and then remove the wing. That is going into the trash. Same thing with the other wing. Find that joint. You can feel it, manipulate it. Cut down, snap. You can see it's separating from the joint in the ball in the socket there. And then remove. You're going to take the goose, point the head towards you, and find the bottom of the stomach just before it goes up into a little mound there into the tail. And you can make an incision with a knife here, but I just like to use my fingers. I'm going to dig in, take a big kind of handful. You can feel the skin underneath, and tear. There's a chance once you start tearing the skin that you could start pulling pieces of flesh off. So at this point, I try to be careful and pull in smaller increments, just so I'm not tearing pieces of the flesh. There's a little bit of fat left over on the skin here that is not, or on the flesh, that is not a problem. I'm going to continue pulling. You'll see eventually you get the esophagus and windpipe here. I'm going to just pull that off. I'm going to start working my way around the bird, up the neck. If the skin tears, it's not a big deal. You can pull it off in chunks or all in one piece. It won't make any difference in the end. This goose has a full gullet there, full of corn. So I'm going to find the base of it and use my knife to cut and remove it in an attempt to not make so much of a mess here. That was a greedy goose. I'm going to take the neck, make a couple incisions, snap and pull. You can pull the tongue out of the head and save all the tongues. If you have a nice big harvest of geese or ducks, the tongues are quite nice. From here, I'm going to find that wing that we broke off and start peeling the skin around it. And what I want to do is get my forefinger and my thumb around that wing and pull off the skin like a sock. You got to give it a bit of a tug, but see it pops right off. And that's where we remove that wing joint. And pull it off the back a little bit and repeat with the other wing. Get my thumb and forefinger around and pull it like a sock. That should expose the legs, which you can see here. And you want to do the same thing with the legs. Get your thumb and forefinger around it. And just pull. If you end up with a little bit like that, it's not a big problem. You can just remove it with a knife later. Same deal here. Pull it right off. Flip your bird over and remove the rest of the skin like this. Like I said, it might come off in pieces, it might come off in one piece. It's not a big deal either way. Get down to the tail. You can see the tail part right here. Take your knife, make a bit of incision, and just pull that out. That is a skinned bird.